Hi, hello everybody. Well, woo, as you can see, the weather today is a little bit cold. I wouldn't say cold, but the temperature dropped here in Amsterdam. It's very windy, also, as you can see on my hair. But I thought like I prefer to do my videos outside. It's for me much more. It's nice here because I can sit outside, I can enjoy the weather, and I like to be outside. I like to take my time to go for my walk and then to take the chance of shooting my video. So today, as I mentioned on the previous video, it's about our autopilot mechanism, and today I would like to propose us to do some exercises and reflect reflections to examine our autopilot mechanism. So let's see where to start. As I've talked about on the last video, if you missed the last video, autopilot mechanism is that mechanism that we use on our daily life, and it's the ones where we carry tasks, we perform tasks without having to pay a lot of attention, because we have this what we call autopilot mechanism. So we use it very often. So I always give as example, if I use as a very simple example, is the driving the car mechanism. You know, so when we drive the car, we don't pay attention to what we do, but we do this not only when we drive the car, as I mentioned in the previous video, we also do this in our daily routine. So as soon as we build up a routine, we most of the time, 70% of the time, we function based on our autopilot mechanism. So sometimes, as I mentioned already, we don't even think about which clothes I'm going to wear, or you know, we avoid making choices every day. So we usually do very often the same things, you know. All right, let's start with some reflections. Okay, better if I put my hair like this, otherwise it's too much wind. All right. So my first exercise that I would like to present is as talking about daily routine, is to break in our routine. So how we are going to do this? Let's say that if you are somebody that works in office, or you have your own business, you know, you are going to try to break on your routine. One of the funny things is that we can do is like the Mondays. Mondays are usually days where we don't really like, or that we don't really like. Some people, they said, oh no, it's again Monday, you know. So what we are going to do is that we are going to start with the Mondays, of course, to break in our routines. How we are going to do that? Well, actually, instead of planning your Mondays on Monday, let's say do your plannings that you have for the whole week on Monday, start planning your Mondays on Fridays. Okay, so you plan your coming Monday already on the Friday. All right. So like this, you break on the routine of planning the whole week on Monday. So only Monday you can plan on Friday. So let's see how it's going to happen. All right. The other thing is that to break on your routine. Let's say that you are used to go from your work, come back in the evening, go to the gym, or do something like exercises, or not even that, watch TV, have dinner, watch TV, and sleep, you know. So, but we are going to do different. We are going to choose a activity that you usually do on a weekend. Let's say that you usually go to a pub on the weekends, or you usually go to a restaurant with your friends on the weekend. So do that. Try to plan something like that you usually do in the weekend. Try in the evenings, let's say. Try to plan during the week, and if possible, try to plan it especially on Monday. All right, because our focus is on Monday. You know, there's been a research done by Google that lots of searches on gym, exercises, diets are done on Mondays. And looking for jobs, new opportunities, new car, new house happens also on Mondays, but also on New Year's Day. So it seems like we have that idea that Mondays is a start. So let's use this start for us to change something in our routine, something in our weekly routine. So this is something, this is an interesting exercise to do, because you will feel like that when you do something that you usually are doing at the weekend, you feel like you are on vacation, because on vacation you also go for dinner during the week, right? You don't only go for dinner in the weekend, right? Okay, so another thing that I would like to ask you to do is to add into your week, if you don't already have it, to add morning physical exercise. I don't know what time you wake up, but if possible, try to add a morning exercise, like go for a walk, I don't know, maybe a half an hour. If you have a dog, it's easy for you. You do this already, right? Or if you don't have it, try to do something online, like I don't know, Tai Chi lesson, Qigong lesson, you know, in the morning. Try to do like a half an hour morning exercise. Okay, add something physical to your routine. Okay, at least, I would say, at least twice a week. Okay, so you're gonna tell me, no, but I don't have time, I wake up so early. All right, this is, I'm just asking you to add something just when you wake up, you know. It's even if it's a half an hour, okay, wake up a half an hour earlier. Okay, all right. If you have a busy schedule at work, if you have a busy, usually busy days at your work, I would like you to add the 10 minutes. Remember, I talked about before the 10 minutes focus meditation exercise. So the 10 minutes focus meditation exercise is, you, during the day, you take 10 minutes for yourself. You go to a place where there is nobody, like one of these meeting rooms, you know. You sit down. I think sitting is more comfortable. Don't lay down, please, because you might fall asleep. You sit down and you pick up an object to focus on it. If you don't want to focus on an object, you just close your eyes and you focus on your breathing, right? But Try to do this um, during the day when you are in a very busy day. Okay, said okay. Some people they go for a break, they go outside, but still they have a talk with somebody. So try to just take 10 minutes for yourself to be quiet and to focus on your breathing. Okay, if you have a busy work, when you don't have you don't work in an office, if you work for yourself, also like that, just take this 10 minutes, you know, and this 10 minutes of I call it the focus exercise for focusing in your breathing. Or even though sometimes if you go to a park, if you have the chance to go for a park for half an hour, just go there and just observe the surroundings. Okay, try to don't use headphones with music. No, just the sounds. Just observe or just focus on something. Okay, all right. The other thing is we are going to try to at least when you remember, I would say every day, but at least when you remember, to do a mindful eating. People are gonna say like, what? What is this mindful eating? Of course, I think you know. Mindful eating is when you have your meal, doesn't matter if it's in the breakfast or lunch or dinner, that you are going to just focus on your meal, on having your meal. Try to don't grasp on any thought, right? Try to don't concentrate in any conversation from the past, or try to don't make any plans. Try to just focus on your meal. We call this mindful meal. All right? Okay. I think this is pretty much good exercises for you to start to develop focus attention. As I spoke on the previous video from focused attention, it's important in order to be here and now to develop our focused attention. But when we do that, we become more aware and we break actually our autopilot mechanism. Remember that I told you when we live in an autopilot mechanism, we forget that we are the creators, that we are the ones that decide. We just have the tendency to do things as we are used to, and we lose the opportunity to change the cycle of our lives, you know. So because we do things without thinking about, we have the tendency of feeling that we are always at the same place, repeating always the same things, and we are. It seems like we don't go nowhere. We are always, the life doesn't change. And it is true, because we do that. So, but when you realize that, when you are able to break that, you will see that your creativity will enhance. Your creativity will be back. You will be more open for changes, you know, instead of just hanging on what we are used to, because you know it's sometimes comfortable to just do what we are used to, and we don't give the chance for ourselves to experiment something else. You know, I remember that sometimes you are at home, like it happens to me also, now much less, but before more. I used to come from work, and then a friend called me and say, "Hey Joy, what are you doing?" I said, "Well, I'm relaxing, I just had dinner, you know, I'm watching TV." And she used to say like, "Oh, let's go outside." I said, "No, I need to wake up early tomorrow morning, you know." So I was actually wasting the opportunity to do something new, different, to maybe to meet somebody new, maybe to, you know, I forgot. I was like, I was no spontaneous at all, you know, because I was just focusing on, no, I have to work tomorrow, so I need to sleep, you know. Don't do that. Don't do that, because you miss a lot of things. You miss what life has to give you. All right? Okay. Let's try to practice what I told you on this video, and give me some feedback. Give me some feedback and tell me how you feel after 1 week. Tell me what changed in your life. And I will continue talking about subjects that involve here and now. So for now, thank you very much for being watching my video again. So have a nice day. Namaste.